What's up, my beautiful dog pound family? It's just me again, bringing you an update on my health and where we're at right now. It's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple rough weeks. But I want to give you guys an update on everything. Me and Tammy. Hopefully there's a lot to cover, so bear with me, please. I don't want to forget anything that's important that I wanted to share. Sometimes your mind kind of gets discombobulated and, stuff gets twisted and you forget stuff. Well, I'm trying not to do that. So if I happen to skip around a little bit, just bear with me. I want to make sure I get everything out that I can and not make this a drug out long video. So anyway, I have finished my sixth cycle of chemo, which means that I am done with my IV chemo, which is where they hooked you to the port and pumping chemo into you. I'm now done with that part of the chemotherapy treatments. I've got, I guess, probably a 3-week break, 4-week break maybe. And then I'm going to be starting on oral chemo, which is a pill with radiation. And I will be going literally 5 days a week for 5 weeks straight for radiation treatments. And, hopefully it turns out well. And when that's over, hopefully I never have to go through this again. And I know that you've heard me say it a million times, man, please, if you can avoid it, get screened early. Early screening is the key to preventing having to go through what I'm going through. I was the dummy. Use me as the guinea pig. I'm trying to keep you guys from that same pain and suffering, because it is. And I can tell you, your chemotherapy cycles, especially the IV, because I don't know about the oral yet, I haven't done it. If you guys have ever had or know anybody that's done oral chemo with the pills, please be so kind and leave comments and let me know how they made out, what kind of side effects, because I'm curious. I'm curious to know so I can kind of prepare myself as I head into that phase. I'd really appreciate it. You guys looking out for me and giving me a heads up, if you can. If not, it's understandable. Hopefully you don't know nothing about it. That's a good thing. But I can tell you that I went in with the intention to actually ask for a break after my 5th cycle. My body had become so weak that I could feel it. I could feel my body literally in certain ways shutting down. I wasn't me. So I went in and asked my doctor, hey, can we put it off a week or two? Give me some rest. And then, well, unfortunately, he's a chemo doctor. And you guys know how that works with doctors. And I'm not saying anything bad, but in their minds, they have a regimen. They've got a schedule that they want to keep. Sometimes what you want is not what they're wanting to give you, because it doesn't coincide with their predetermined plan. Well, when I asked for the break, he was like, well, we're not going to do 8 cycles now. We're going to do the 6. Stay with a 6. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll push through it. And I'm trying to summarize all this so it's not so drug out. So, okay, so I said, you know what, I'll fight it. I know I'm weak, but I'll fight it. And I'll push through and do the 6th cycle. I did it. Went in on Tuesday. I went Monday, had a CT scan done. And the CT scan apparently showed good things. Nothing had changed, which is good because they thought they got it all in the first place. This was a preventative type treatment. So I don't have anything new to report there, whether there's something that's bad or it's the same. And to me, that's good because, like I said, there wasn't a tumor showing anywhere or new cancer. So I had that done. Got the chemo, went to chemo on Tuesday, got the port put in, or not the port, the pump. Wednesday, Tuesday night I really felt it because I went to sleep early and I slept like a rock. And when I woke up Wednesday morning, I don't even remember Tammy leaving to go to work. So I woke up Wednesday morning, got up, hung out with Jordy, which is my Great Dane, and took her outside, let her do her thing. Come back in, and I didn't feel right. So I sat down in the chair. Well, instantly I'd never been nauseous with any of the treatment up to this point. Instantly I felt nauseous when I sat down that day on Wednesday. And I went to the bathroom. Before I knew it, my heart was racing. I was sweating. I completely sweated through a shirt in a matter of a minute. And I was freezing and just very nauseous. And I threw up a couple times. Pardon the, hope you don't get grossed out by it. But yeah, I got sick. So to the point where I was scared. And literally I called Tammy. I was like, I need to go to the hospital. So I ended up going to the hospital. And they kept me for 2 days and pumped fluids into me. I was severely dehydrated. Amongst the little infection, I guess something else had come and set in. So I spent 2 miserable days in the hospital. And they were miserable because of the infection. They had me on quarantine. So I'm in the hospital. I can't go out in the hallway. Anybody comes in the room, they got a mask up, glove up, and gown up. So I'm like the toxic Avenger in the hospital. Their food sucks. Everything about it sucked. I ain't gonna lie. It was horrible. So I told them, come Friday, you're either gonna have to sign me up out of here or I'm leaving. One or the other. And he did. So Friday I left. I was out of the hospital. And I'm fine. Still weak. But I'm very bloated because they pumped a huge amount of fluids into my body because of dehydration. And it's taken forever to get it out. And man, I feel like I got an inner tube around me. Everything's swollen. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm on like a little bit of a break until we do the next MRI. And then we'll start radiation with the chemo orally. Now the other things I need to cover real quick. So I'm still alive, I'm kicking, everything's still pretty much good there, and we're making progress on me. You guys know what I told you about Tammy. So Tammy's right now, she just went and had another biopsy today on another lump. I don't want to call it a tumor because it might not be, it might be a cyst, they don't know. We'll know more today, but it's still in the one breast. And, she's a trooper. She's taking it well, better than I would. And we'll know more about that when the next video comes out. I'll be able to know more about Tammy's condition. But as of right now, we know that she's going to have surgery. And the plan is still surgery, then radiation with no chemo. Game plan might change after this. I don't know. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep the prayers coming because they help. And I truly appreciate y'all for that. Also, I'm losing my voice. Also, last week, on a Tuesday, I think it was, I found out my brother died. And me and my brother used to be very, very close. Anybody that knows me personally knows that we were very close. And in the last couple of years, we just kind of been doing our own thing, separate things. I mean, love my brother dearly. And it was a big blow to find out that he passed. I'm not going to get into it too personal because I haven't talked to his wife. I don't know a whole lot of details, so I'm not going to speculate on anything, his condition. But it wasn't nothing like drugs or nothing like that. It was an illness that he didn't know that he had until like 3 weeks, I think, before he actually passed. So that's been rough. And I wish we wouldn't have had that separation because there's a lot of things that I wanted to say that I didn't get a chance to say. And then I'll have to live with that. So when you hear me tell you, always tell the ones that's closest to you that you love them. even if you say it more than once, 100 times a day. Anytime you leave their presence, make sure they know that you love them, because you may never get to have that chance again. So that was a rough part of the week. A couple days later, last weekend, my friends and my family threw a benefit for me. So we had a lot of motorcycles. I was going to film it, but honestly, I didn't feel good that day. But we went. I was there all day with everybody. It was great seeing everybody. But we had a great benefit up at Fat Daddy's Barbecue up in Georgetown. And if you're in Delmarva area and you're looking for some killer barbecue, probably the best you're going to find. They're always voted #1 in our state anyway. The best around here. Fat Daddy's Barbecue is killer. I'm telling you, I love it. And they're great people. Good Christian people. They love everybody and they treat you like family. And it's literally their whole family. They run the business. They operate themselves. Great people. So look them up. They're on Facebook, internet, whatever. Fat Daddy's Barbecue in Georgetown, Delaware. Great, great food. We had the benefit there. I'll throw in a couple pictures and you guys can take a minute and look just at a couple of the great pictures that we had. A good turnout. And that was a great day. So last week, a lot of downs for me. The weekend with the benefit helped bring Tam and I both up spiritually wise, because we needed it. There was a lot that happened last week. And man, it's just been rough. It's been rough. The chemotherapy on me, I will tell you right off the bat, it gets worse every time you go. At least with me. I don't know if people are different, but the chemotherapy, every treatment got worse. The side effects got worse. And yeah, it's kind of where we're at. I'm thankful to be done with the IV because they say that's the worst part of it. We'll see. We still got a long way to fight. And I thank you guys so much for being with us in this fight, because I couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much for the prayers, the support. We feel the love, and I'm grateful. And I promise you I'm going to get healthy. We're going to beat this. Tammy's going to get healthy. She's going to beat it. What other couple do you know of, married, husband and wife, going and having cancer at the exact same time? It's kind of crazy. But, it is what it is. We just got to give what God gives us, take what God gives us, and make the most of it. You never know how long you got, so make every day count. And so until the next update video, I'll try to do one next week. I'll have more information to give. But until then, please be safe. Take care of one another and be kind to one another. And let those closest to you know how much you love them every single day. Just remember, one of these days it will be your last. And we don't know when our card is pulled. So just live every day the best you can. Treat people how you want to be treated. And you'll do just fine. It's done well by me for the most part of my life. So with that being said, I love you guys. See you next time.